Alright, that thing was big and bad, but not too scary. 2 treasure chests next to each other. I have yet to find a situation where there are multiple treasure chests next to each other and one of them is a mimic, but I feel like... Yeah, I was basically waiting for one of them to be a mimic. Bye. Come again. Ugh, to make that even more annoying, that's medium job points obtained. To make the Kiwi bird things even more annoying, they... In addition to having, like, ridiculously good defense and evade, those Kiwi bird things have this thing for, this auto-guard ability, whatever that means, and it seems to just, like, nullify damage completely. I'm not sure what triggers the effect. It's really annoying. You know, also sucks, by the way, is enemies that like to default. Really annoying. Okay, so there is... The pin for the objective is pointing here. Is this gonna be like... Okay, you hear the sound of a door opening somewhere. I like it when doors open. Except for when they're keeping enemies out. Like when the AI figures out how to use switches in Skyrim and then like 6 things mob you all at the same time and you die. Alright. Okay, that's gonna allow me to go forward that way. I wonder if it's also gonna unlock these doors down here. Nope, that's not... It doesn't look like there's anything in that room anyway. Really. It's not like there's a point. This... I am suspicious. That chandelier is gonna drop in my head if I open that chest, isn't it? Alright, we'll be back to that. I can go back into the basement. I still have not quite reached a, I still have not quite reached level 12 yet, so I don't know what is exactly gonna happen if I do that. It looks like... No, that's a barrel, that's not a treasure chest, that's just some furniture. And there's actually nothing for me at all down there. Okay. Let's try this other bridge. You're guarding the treasure chest. I'm gonna beat you up and take your treasure. Okay, treasure. Give me your treasure. That is a tent, which is not a bad thing to pick up, I suppose, seeing as I pretty much wasted one in the last dungeon, using one at the last possible second and then finding out I couldn't actually go any farther. Alright. The quest pin is... Alright, whatever that was, that came at me from somewhere, I guess. I'm gonna be honest, I'm getting kind of tired of fighting guards. Let me see what happens if I poke this thing in the eye. This has to be a mimic, right? Nope, bad bone. And nothing happens. At all. When I did that. Okay, I have no idea why it was just sitting out there in the open then. Jesus, there's a lot of them. Elvis almost took down the entire wave of 6 at once on the same turn, except, one of them, one random archer sitting in the corner, managed to hang on with like 26 HP, counterattacked, and then killed him. As things in this game are, often do. Okay, this is, I see, that's a lever. That thing that I said something weird, like, is that like a soda fountain or a drink machine or whatever I called it? That's just a thing with a lever. So I'm guessing that I'm gonna have to actually go, up there and, hit that switch now instead of actually going directly forward. Yeah, this one's still closed. This door down here is probably gonna be open. Can I get through without having to fight anybody? Can all the guards be in a different room, please? Elvis is getting in the habit of just sweeping through all these guys all in one turn with various spell-related attacks, magic-related attacks. I got a party chat. If I can read it. Bernard's humble abode with a guard staff the size of a small nation's military force. Crikey, this place must have set Bernard back a pretty penny. Yeah, and it's filled with beautiful stuff, too. Some of these things would fetch a fortune at an auction. I have to say, I was expecting the decor to be a whole lot tackier. Aye, who'd have thought he'd be a man of wealth and taste, huh? Stylish, understated. Yes, this lot cost a packet, no mistake. Okay, I'm going to say it. I'm impressed. Aye, me too. Top marks for Bernard and his taste in interior design. I'm surprised you even care about this stuff. Heh. You don't grow up a posh boy without learning a wee bit about the finer things, lassie. Oh yeah, you keep forgetting you grew up with a silver spoon in your mouth. Guess you must know trash from treasure, eh? That I do, and there's precious little trash to be seen around here. Still, this stuff's probably all stolen, right? Or brought with dirty money, anyway. I wouldn't be surprised. Mustn't let a man with exquisite taste distract us from the fact that he's a Rungan, eh? Not that we can talk. We're the ones sneaking around in his house. Heh. Suppose you're right. Let's hurry up and bag this crystal, shall we? Alright, let's move on. I guess, again, comparing that to Crocodile. I can't remember if at any point in the Alabasta arc in One Piece we got to see where Crocodile lived, or only the casino that he just sort of kind of ran. That's a desk. Alright, Bernard's not here. I doubt there's going to be a boss fight. Let's go see what this has to say.
This must be the room Anyhow told us about. Which means there's a keyhole somewhere behind these books.
I have the sudden realization that the creepy guy with the mustache is probably still here. And is probably going to jump out at us. Because he probably didn't want to just leave the place unattended. At some point. Like, instead of a boss battle. With that in mind, let me go check out some of these other rooms. You're just a guard, nothing of interest there. This is a sitting room. This up here, come on, there's 2 treasure chests in here. I gotta find them eventually. Boop. Alright, there were only 3 guards in that one. We made quick work of them. You! Now that I think about it, there probably is a boss fight coming up at the end of this dungeon, isn't there? Even though Bernard's not home. That would make a lot of sense. Okay, so that's the end of the hall. There actually was not anything shaped like treasure up here. I am not gonna lie, I'm slightly disappointed. I like treasure. Okay. Anyway, let's go down the stairs. This is probably the end of the dungeon. Coming up on the end of the dungeon. And indeed, here is a save point. Do I want to go grind out the rest of level 16? Because I'm like 10% of the way from level 16. Yeah, let me do that. I am going to just I'm just gonna poke things in the face until I'm level 16, which shouldn't be long. Okay, that did not take long at all. I am poisoned. I will use a tent. I was initially not sure if I would use a tent or not, but half health and everybody, and could use a little bit more MP. There's no reason not to. I'm going the wrong way. I hope I'm not the only person who thinks the concept of just camping out and... Oh, there's 5 treasure chests left. Maybe we're not actually that close to the end. I hope I'm not the only one who thinks the idea of just, like, camping out in somebody's basement is as funny as I find it. Alright, that's the end. I am not particularly interested in fighting anything, at least not right now, because I just ground out level 16, and I kind of feel like I wasted my time now. Did I go in a circle? I think I went in a circle. That's a circle. Alright, so where's the end of the circle? Where's the, There's gotta be, like, stairs out of this water, right? Here we go. Stairs out of the water. Very nice. The quest pin is going that way. Adele steps closer to another white mage level. There is nothing here. I just wasted my time in that fight. Okay. Another minor annoyance about the battle system in this game. Given the way the camera moves, it can be kind of hard to see if, like, one enemy is defaulting or if they're preparing to use a super strong attack or something. If they don't have a visible tell when they're just on the screen, and it can be kind of hard to see, like, which enemy is which. Like, if you want to... Like, if an enemy just... If an enemy just defaulted a bunch of times, and they're, like, not going to be a threat for another 3 turns or whatever, it's kind of nice to be able to see which one is which. A lot of them have different poses when they're ready to default or when they're ready to do something else. Like some of these sword people, axe people, bow people, whoever, sort of hold their weapons up in front of their faces. I feel like I was expecting this would lead onwards. They sort of hold their weapons up in front of their faces, protectively, but a lot of times it's not actually clear who's doing that and who's just, like, and who's that just, who just uses that pose as their sort of default pose, especially when, alright, that's onwards. Especially when there's only one enemy of each type on the battlefield, and you can't, like, compare them against other enemies of the same type to see who looks more defensive. Just a minor annoyance. I'm not gonna bother with you. You're gonna run away. Okay. I guess I'm high enough level that the guards are... You guys are pretty sucky guards if you're just running away from me instead of, you know, doing your job. Whenever you see an intruder, walking into the scene. Alright, the last treasure chest can wait, because I do actually want to, do plot things. Unless it's out here. Maybe it's out here. Alright, the last treasure chest is here. Very nice. That is an iron bangle. I feel like I found a lot of those. Adele is now a level 11 black mage. Somebody has poison. I love it when people have poison. That's my favorite thing ever. You know what? There's another tent event up here. I'm just gonna tent. BRB. Oh, I can equip this. I'm gonna equip this. Let's equip this. Yes, please. Hawkeye over Mithril Axe. Alright, ready to go? Ready to go.
The water crystal.
It looks a little different from the wind crystal.
Its power is being drained. If this continues...
Free water!
That will be quite far enough, thank you.
Bernard? There's no way you made it back from the palace that quickly.
I must say, robbery really is an awfully unbecoming habit for a princess.
Says the man who stole the crystal from my people in the first place.
But that is what I do, dear princess. I take what I want, and no one can stop me. Then, once I have taken something, it is mine, and it stays mine. Neither you nor anybody else can take it back.
Bit of a double standard, no?
You presume to claim ownership of the crystal? You who cannot begin to imagine its purpose? Even my patience has its limits, thief.
Oh no, help, it's happening again.
This light.
I am that which flows, that which purifies, that which immerses. I am water, the power whose favor your grandfather did enjoy.
My grandfather? You mean this is the crystal's blessing?
The very same. You are the last of the line of Musa. You are the one, the only. Should you choose to seal away the night's nexus, step forth into the crystal's glow. Embrace your destiny. Your fate is... You would hear no more.
I need not. I know full well the duty that awaits me. I shall not turn back. I shall not retreat. Forward. Only forward.
You accept your destiny.
Of course.
Then I will say only one last thing. Though your grandfather accepted his destiny before you, the path he chose did not enable him to fulfill it.
What does that mean?
You must find that out for yourself. I will be watching, daughter of Musa.
As a result of receiving the water crystal's blessing, Gloria can now perform special abilities. So now it's not only my ugly face who can do that. Okay, are we gonna? There's probably more cutscene after this, right? Yeah.
Gloria, did you?
I did. The light of the water crystal is with us. Now, to battle.
To battle.
Endless, priceless water at no cost whatsoever. The crystal is quite literally a money machine.
You better keep an eye on that. Someone might, like, steal it and start a Kickstarter scam campaign thing.